I mean, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Wouldn't it be great if we could interact with a list rather than forcing a user to manually enter which entry they want? When we look at lists commonly, we might see functions like this. We have a list, and we have a small function here that prints out the items of that list. Then we have an input option, and then we review that input option saying, okay, if you selected this, do that. If you selected that, do this. The downside here is that it becomes a little bit unscalable. If I want to add a new entry, I need to firstly add the entry to the list and then create an entirely new else if statement just to cover that new entry. Thirdly, what happens if I select an item outside of that list? If I don't have input validation, it creates problems. If instead we use a function called Inquirer, we can overcome this and create a much more scalable and user-friendly option. With Inquirer, we have our list, and then we develop the question which calls that list into action. We then just have a prompt using Inquirer, and then we can get the answer printed using no if or else statements. This keeps our code really, really neat. And as well, we have the ability to now select using our arrow keys the option that we want. And if I choose to grow this code by adding an extra variable, this just simply runs.